All right, I know I haven't been on here a lot lately, but I'm trying to get caught up with it, right? There's a lot of stuff going on in the background, and I've been tending to that. But hey, we got interest rates falling, we have elections coming up, we have inventory going up. Not a lot here locally, slight inventory increases, but some parts of the country in local markets, they have different economic pressures, and some parts are seeing inventory really skyrocket right now. So it's really important that when you're looking at months of inventory, look at, am I looking at national data? Am I looking at a local chart here for Vegas specifically? Or am I looking at, hey, I think I'm looking at Vegas, but I'm actually looking at Florida, for example, right? So go in and look at that data. But I can tell you real quick, locally here in Vegas, not including the outliers, not including Pahrump and Boulder City and Mesquite areas like that are part of our MLS, but just talking about the Vegas Valley here in North Las Vegas, Henderson, Vegas, etc., all property types, we're at about 2.5 months of inventory, which is still a seller's market, not a drastic seller's market. It is moving towards a more balanced market, and a lot of that has to just to do with seasonality, right? We just a couple weeks ago, we had all the kids went back to school. People are kind of settling down, and this is normally what we see this time of year. Then we normally see a little uptick in fall before the holiday months, and then it cools down again because of the holidays. So with all that being said, what we're seeing right now is nothing abnormal, but there are certain parts of the country that are seeing an explosion of inventory. So make sure if you're seeing those types of numbers, you're not associating that with our local market here, and make sure if you're looking at for local data, you're not looking at national numbers. The other thing that is adding some of the changes in the market is upcoming elections, right? Anytime there's an election year, it adds uncertainty. Some people view uncertainty as an opportunity to have less buyer competition, a softer market. Historically speaking, there's lower interest rates right before an election. And what they do is they jump in and they capture something while they have less competition, better interest rates, and they can get a better deal. Then historically what happens after elections is transactional volume picks up, home values pick up, because why? The uncertainty is gone and everybody jumps back in. Hey, the world's not ending, and then they jump back in. So if you are looking to purchase, my advice is to be greedy while everyone else is fearful, and fearful when everyone else is greedy, as Warren Buffett would say, and capitalize, look at it as an opportunity, and jump in and buy before the elections. You're seeing rates come down already. There's big talk about the September Fed meeting, and they're going to lower the rates again. Some are saying quarter point, some are saying half a point. But just realize that's the Fed rate. That's not mortgage rates. Mortgage rates really they're already projecting that decrease, and they've cooked in that decrease in mortgage rates already. So if there's a bigger decrease based on what the Fed does, if they decrease it more than expected, right? So if they're expecting a quarter, half a point, they come in and they, for example, were to lower it a whole point, that would be a big unexpected drop. And then yes, you would probably see the mortgage rates drop even more than they are. But if they're going to lower them a quarter or a half a point, you're probably not going to see much change in mortgage rates, because they've already been cooked in and they've already made those adjustments because it's already projected. With that being said, as we get closer to the elections, I would expect the downward trend and the downward pressure on interest rates to continue, unless there's some new Fed report that all of a sudden shows inflation exploding and whatever. But I'm just going to be, my transparent thoughts on it are, there's an election, they want everything to look good, they're going to continue to lower rates. That's just my opinion. But do what you will with that information. But that's my 2 cents on what's kind of been happening. Obviously, a lot of changes with the new mandates and all of that. That's been kind of rolled out for almost a couple weeks now. Our team is up to speed and running with it. If you have questions about that, let us know. I know this video is a little bit long, but it's been a while, and I missed you guys, so I wanted to fill you in. So if I could help with anything, give me a call. Our team is here, and we're running full speed. So 702-349-9175. Peace.